and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We're going to start off this evening, and today is January 8th, 2024, with a very important start.
It's January 9th.
January 9th.
8. Close enough.
We'd like to present the Westlake football varsity team for their Class C Section 1 championship. And what we have is, as you know, on Columbus Avenue, we have signage from different teams of what they've accomplished over the years. So we have a new sign for your team, which will be going up probably this coming week, weather permitting. You guys, we want to get some pictures so you guys can hold it up and we'll have a record of it. I want to just thank the town board. Is very proud to be able to do something like this. And through Daniel Jeffers, we were able to get the details on this to make sure we got the wording right and everything else. But we'd like to thank the coaches and the families for bringing these young fellas to this position, and we congratulate you all for your accomplishment. All right? So now we'd like to take a picture. You guys up here. Okay.
Did you all know that 1, 2, 3, and 4 in a row were Westlake graduates, in fact? All 4 of us, and then Lori was Pleasantville.
I went to
She's the rival.
Don't say
Back
that
in
out
the
loud.
Very
day.
proud.
I see Mrs. Clark there. And Mrs. Clark, you've had quite a weekend. Yes, an Eagle Court of Honor. And this award, this is wonderful. Are we going down
Do you want
too?
to stand? Can you get seated behind? You may be too big. These guys.
Can they even see us?
No, it's all right. We don't need to be in there. It's
I don't
okay.
know.
We need the, oh, they have it.
Mark? Yeah, there you go.
Thanks.
Me? Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Good? Coach,
Congratulations, guys!
Can I just quickly say you boys made Mount Pleasant proud, and I hope every time you drive past this sign, you all remember that. Stop saying, oh my God, cover your ears then. I'm sorry.
Just real quick, I want to thank the town board for this honor. And I want to thank you for all you do, not only for this team and our program, but for the school system and the community. I came to this community about 9 years ago, and I just felt the warmth, every place I go. And it's just a special place. I've said that to these kids, I've said that to these parents for years. It's just a nice place to be. And I want to thank you for honoring this team. They work very, very hard, and it's rightly deserved. To you guys, we always talk about memories as we go forward. 10, 15, 20, 30 years from now, as you grow up or raise your families in this town, that's a sign you'll look at and remember. And you certainly deserve it because of all the hard work and effort that went into it and the enthusiasm that you showed. That's something that you'll remember forever. And that's real nice of the town to do that. And I congratulate you. And I know when I drive by and look at it, there'll always be a smile on my face because I'll think of each and every one. So thank you to the parents for all your help. Thank you to the community, and thank you to the town board. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I don't know if you want to hang out for the really interesting stuff coming up, purchase orders and stuff, but you're not required to hang out if you don't
Look how
want.
quick the parents get up.
Hey, man.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming out in this.
Good night. So cool.
Thank
You can leave those, don't worry.
What are you doing? I have to be able to scroll and I can't do it.
It's good. When does it actually go up? Next week?
Hopefully this week, he says.
And then each, I'm going to need to open them. And you go in like that and I scroll. I don't know why it won't let you scroll.
Okay, moving on to our agenda. First item on the supervisor's report is authorization to approve purchase order 830-24-01. This is, has to do with rebuilding of actually replacing of a failed pump at the Pheasant Run sewer station. It's a 13-year-old pump. We have to have the pump or else we have no sewer ejection system at Pheasant Run. The company is All Makes Pump and Motor Repair. They're running rates. The total cost for the pump, $24,950.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second?
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is purchase order 830-2402, annual certification. Proposal for the continuation of annual certification of 4 dams in Pecanican Hills Water District. Documents to be submitted to Dam Safety Section. Total cost for the certification is $1,650, and the vendor is Manganaro Engineers.
Move for approval?
Motion by Mark,
Second.
second by Ward. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item, purchase order 830-2403. This is preparation of safety inspection report. This is also Manganaro Engineers. Total cost is $11,325. We'll see if there's more detail. This is for the dam safety inspections also. This is over in Canaco Water District.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second?
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is acceptance of performance bond for site work at the Gate of Heaven Cemetery. They're building another mausoleum. The performance bond for site work at the Gate of Heaven Cemetery in the amount of $242,184.83. The original performance bond to follow upon request on receipt.
Move for approval,
They've been
please.
waiting for
Oh.
this for a while, and we're trying to get this moving. Motion by Warren,
Second?
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is authorization to retain the law firm of Baker Hospital to defend the town of Mount Pleasant in the matter of Serrato et al. Versus town of Mount Pleasant, as approved as to form by the town attorney. authorization requested to retain the law firm to defend the town in the matter. And we had interviewed this law firm, well, it's about 2 months, month and a half, 2 months ago. And we were very satisfied with the background and the knowledge of this firm. So this will, this resolution will authorize us to move forward with the hiring and retention of this law firm.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second?
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is authorization to enter into intermunicipal infrastructure improvement initiative with the West County and submit municipal infrastructure improvement initiative application. This is a joint venture with the County of Westchester. Also, Con Ed is involved. The installation of electric charging stations for automobiles. We would like to approve this, and our county attorney would like further review just some fine details solidified on the contract, but we want to approve this so we can move forward as soon as possible. So 37-24 will approve us moving forward with this infrastructure improvement initiative.
So we're going into an IMA with the County of Westchester, is that correct?
Yes.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second?
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Investment report. Interest. Well, interest rate, 4.8%.
Oh, oh yeah, I see, 4.85,
Moving on, we have business from the floor. Anyone who wishes to address the board is welcome to do so. Line up. Be there no speakers, I would suggest we move on to our town clerk's report. Emily?
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening. Town Clerk's Report, Town Board Meeting, January 9th, 2024. Received and filed the oaths of office from Hawthorne Fire District for the following: Henry Oswald Jr., Chief; Michael Weaver, First Assistant Chief; and Joseph Carpentieri, Second Assistant Chief. Received and filed notice of special election of the Pleasantville Fire District to consider the adoption of a resolution to dispose and sell a 2005 Ferrara pumper, and received and filed one notice of claim, Con Edison versus the town of Mount Pleasant.
Item 3 would be referred to the town attorney. Councilwoman Zano.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening, fellow board members, residents of Mount Pleasant. My report comes from our highway department. My first item is authorization to discard and remove HD 34 from vehicle inventory. This comes from Nicole Tedesco, Senior Office Assistant. The truck has 187,770 miles on it with extensive rot from years of service. There are currently suspension parts that need to be changed, but the parts have become discontinued. The vehicle is no longer safe and will not pass the New York State inspection. Once this has been approved, our insurance company will be notified to remove this vehicle from our policy. So again, this item is authorizing the discarding of HD 34 from vehicle inventory. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
second.
second by Lori. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. I believe this is one of the vehicles that we have planned on replacing this year.
My next item is authorization to submit 3 previously dedicated town roads for placement on the New York State Department of Transportation local roads listing. Again, this comes from Nicole Tedesco in our Highway Department. The Highway Department will be submitting the following 3 town dedicated roads for placement on the New York State Department of Transportation local roads listing. Important to note that these 3 town roads have been previously dedicated to the town of Mount Pleasant. However, they are absent from the New York State Department of Transportation local road listing. Candlewood Court, starting at Nanahagan Road to the beginning of the loop, mileage 0.15 miles. Candlewood Court, starting at the beginning of the loop to the end of the loop, mileage 0.03 miles. Meadow Hill Court, starting at the beginning of the loop to the end of the loop, mileage 0.05. Meadow Hill Court, starting at the end of the loop to Walter Avenue, mileage 0.09. Point Place, starting at the beginning of the loop to the end of the loop, 0.05 miles. Point Place, starting at the end of the loop to Morning View Court, mileage 0.11 miles. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Danielle,
Second?
second by Mark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. I didn't know we had so many loops in town.
I didn't either. That's all I have tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Saraceno.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening, members of the town board and residents of the town of Mount Pleasant. I will be reading the comptroller's memo. Before I read it, I just want to say that I am happy to be here. This is my first officially scheduled meeting, so thank you all. And to the folks in the comptroller's office, I met them last week on a little meet and greet, and they walked me through some of their day-to-day. Great people, Joseph, Francisco, Michelle, and of course Brian, our town comptroller. Thank you. So for the report, the following claims are submitted for town board approval. In the Justice Court, we have an item for $2,600. For the town clerk, we have an item for $725. For the highway garage, some security upgrades, $1,982.60. For youth programs, we have something soccer related for $1,584. Under general repairs, there's 3 line items. The first are for highway employee clothing, $2,999.25. And then for materials, for blacktop, we have $5,339.62. And for stone material from Peckham Industries, we have $370.05, totaling general repairs $8,708.92. Highway machinery, we have 8 sweeper brushes, including the delivery, $4,200.02. For Mount Pleasant Consolidated Sewer District, we have an item for $1,790. The Joint Water District Fund, we have 2 items totaling $5,095.78. For Kensico Water District, we have a sodium hypochlorite solution tanks, $4,445.58. For the trust and agency escrow group, we have a total of $12,363.50. The grand total of which is $43,495.40. With this, I'd like to respectfully ask the board to make a motion for approval.
Motion by Mark,
Second?
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Unfortunately, Tom is not feeling well. We wish him a fast recovery. Lori, you gonna
Yes,
do that?
hi. This evening I represent Recreation and Parks, but there is no report. I will go ahead and read the Police Department report on behalf of Councilman Celiano, who's not in this evening. There is one item. It's purchase order number 30-24-01. It is for DeNoro Chevrolet, Wolf Road in Albany. It's a description of the purchase of 3 2024 Chevrolet Tahoe police pursuit vehicles. 2 at $54,593.38, and 1 at $55,638.38. The total cost is $164,825.14. These are included in the Police Department's 2024 budget. Move for approval, please.
These are also off the state bid.
This is off a state bid. I did not have that on the memo, but thank you for that.
Motion by Lori,
Second?
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. Town Attorney, I don't believe we have anything.
Nothing today, Mr. Supervisor.
For our scheduled meetings, our next work session will be Tuesday, January 16th at 7 p.m. Our business section will be Tuesday, January 23rd at 7 p.m. If there be no further questions or whatever, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion by Danielle,
Second?
second by Mark. Thank you, meeting adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
Is that two over? 3. 3 over.